Everyone. I was just getting ready for work and I was thinking about a few things. So of course, you know me, I want to share when I think of stuff or I learn something. I'm like, oh, gotta share really quick or else it slips my mind. So I was just sitting here thinking about all the great people I saw yesterday, people I met, and just different things around me. Like I said, I try to pick out all the good around me all the time. And yesterday, I met this couple, husband and wife, and they were so sweet. They were just sitting outside eating their lunch, and I just stopped and I said, something smells good. And they told me what they were eating, and then we just started talking about, you know, their daily routine and what they eat and this and that. And I was like, you guys are on a good routine. And then just now I was thinking, you know what? We can learn from each and every person. There's something that you may not do well that someone else does better, but there's something that you might do really good that someone else doesn't. So the beauty of that is when you talk to people, you share that with people. You share what, you know, and that's how you learn things. When you're talking to each other, you're like, you know what? That is amazing that you do that. You know, you recognize the greatness in that person. You know, if you're truly listening to what that person has to say and you really genuinely care, you're going to find all the unique things about that person. And vice versa, they're going to find all the unique things about you. And I just learned that, well, we all should know this anyway, but I just learned it too. So, we are all unique. We're all different. Not one of us is the same. We all were made differently. Yes, we're all humans, and we're, you know, but there is everything about us. There's not one person that's the same. So, you as a person, everything about you is unique. Everything you think's wrong with you isn't. It is unique. So, I had to share that because I just, you know, if we would just focus on the little things and not worry about the things around us, you know, the things that we shouldn't worry about, that just cloud our mind, we would be so much happier. We would. So, if you would just start watching and paying attention to the people around you and find the unique things about them. Because you know what? I'm guilty of this too. I am not perfect by any means. I have a lot of friends that there's a lot of things that I did not know about them. Until you really sit down and listen, and just listen. Don't interrupt. You listen. Then you talk. But you find out a lot of amazing things, and you're like, wow, I've known you all these years, but I didn't know that about you. You know, and it's nothing to feel bad about because we're all guilty of it. But it's amazing when you find out. And then you start listening more. Start, you know, one by one. Just start listening. You know, because it's like, in the end, we all want someone to care about us, right? So, if you want someone to care about you, your friends, your family, anyone, you need to start caring about people too. You can't just take, you have to give. It's a give-take, you know, and no expectations. There should be never any expectations of anyone. You know, you do from your heart and because it's the right thing. Let's see. But life goes a lot smoother when you're understanding and you have the big clear picture of things. It starts to make sense and you have a lot of less stress in your life. So let's see. So yeah, that's your challenge. For those who can think, do I really know that person? You know, because really, we don't ask questions. We meet, you know, we think each other is awesome, and we just get in the routine of, you know, calling every once in a while or hanging out, or, you know, we don't sit down and get to know the person. So, it's amazing what you can learn just off of a person. You know, there's a lot of things, like I say, out there that we don't know. But when you talk to people and network, you learn a lot. A lot. And they learn a lot from you too. So, anyways, I think that's really cool. And I hope someone got something out of this message. I am gonna eat my oatmeal now, and I gotta get to work. So, with that said, oh, I know I keep talking about the speech, right? So it's tonight. Yay! So, I'm actually really excited about it because, you know, it's another step out of my bubble. And I feel after the speech, when I do really good on the speech, I feel I'll be able to do any speech just, you know, okay. So, just that first initial step is the hardest. But take it, don't avoid it. Because it gets easier. Like anything, repetition. Over and over and over you do it, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. If you don't try, of course you're not gonna learn. You didn't try. How do you know? You don't want to. I just talked to someone the other day, I talked to her last night, just met her. Great lady. And she has all these ideas. But she's like, you know, finally we started to put them to play. She's like, I don't want to live my life wondering, well, what if I did this, you know? What if? Those what ifs will drive you crazy. So, you don't want to live life with any regrets or what ifs, you know? You've got an idea, go for it. If it sounds great, go for it. A lot of us are scared to take that step. But that's the thing. We got to stop being scared. What are we scared about? We're all, like I said, we're all people. We're all different, yes. But we're all the same in a way, too. We're all human. And that goes back to being yourself. When you're yourself, you're real. And people respect and love that about you when you're a real person. So I live by that. I'm teaching my son that. I'm hoping that some people get something out of this. Like I said, I just love sharing the knowledge. Knowledge is power. And I love learning every day. Every single day. I learn something new. Not one thing. I learn many, many things. So, yes. And I'm not saying I know everything, that's for sure. Because there's a lot to learn. There is too much to know. You know, I have 5 books stacked up right now that I need to catch up on reading. I need to just focus on one, read it, move on to the next. But there's just so many things I want to learn about so many different subjects. It's like, I can't get it done. But I will. I will. Step by step. It's what it takes with everything. Step by step. So, okay, well, talked for 9 minutes. Sure you're tired by now. Just kidding. And sorry if I seem so serious. I guess, you know, when I'm in deep thought, I do get a little serious because I'm thinking. It's hard to. It's just like, what's that? It's just like coordination. Sometimes it's hard for people to coordinate, dance, sing, laugh, and just all that stuff. Sometimes it's hard. So thinking and emotions and all that, yeah, I gotta learn that. But comes with practice. So, anyways, thank you for watching. And I thank you for those who subscribe to me. I really, really appreciate it. This is gonna help me, get to my goal one day. Like I said, I do want to publicly speak in front of large groups, small groups, just any group. Yeah, so baby steps. Follow a dream, you'll get there. So, all right. Bye, everyone.